failed every single time.
The man who murdered Joshua is an illegal alien.
I want us to pave the road from Ankara to Brussels.
Political attack ads are nothing new, nor is aiming them at a carefully selected audience, so-called micro-targeting. What is relatively new is the use of personalised data by political campaigns to find out almost as much about you as you know about yourself.
In terms of the whole ethos of influence and persuasion, you know, every post, everything that you like, these are all bits of data that are going towards building a profile against people. And like they say, knowledge is power. So it's really surgically being able to predict and influence people's behaviour.
At the heart of the scandal involving the political consultancy Cambridge Analytica and its alleged use of data from 50 million Facebook profiles is the charge that personal data has been used to distort and undermine the democratic process.
The easiest way that you can influence someone's behaviour is by continually showing them something time and time again. Then they slightly become unconsciously influenced and therefore take on potentially a new belief system.
The point of most political campaigns is to change beliefs and attitudes. So is there anything wrong with targeting voters in this way? Cambridge Analytica has boasted that its cutting-edge micro-targeting campaign won the US election for Donald Trump. That sparked outrage and indignation, of course, especially among Trump's political opponents. But it's worth remembering that a previous president is also believed to have won the White House thanks to online micro-targeting, none other than Barack Obama, and with considerably less outrage and indignation as a result.
Well, I think the segmentation that they are doing now, which Cambridge Analytica are doing now, is very much the same thing that Barack Obama did in 2012. It's trying to make the advertisements as relevant and personal to people and voters as possible.
Benedict Pringle is an ad executive who also runs a blog on the sometimes dirty business of political advertising. His day job and his sideline have much in common. While campaign techniques become ever more precise, winning elections is, after all, a sales job.
I think that the margins in the Trump election and in the Brexit referendum were so small, and the number of people that were in play, the persuadable voters, were so few, that the number of ads that were run, the amount of money that was spent in targeting them, will have undoubtedly had an impact on the result. Would it have changed the result? Impossible to say. Will it have impacted at least, you know, a decent chunk of the persuadable voters? Absolutely.
So micro-targeting is a winning strategy that's here to stay. And the more data we put into the system about ourselves, the more data is available to influence, to persuade and to change the way we think. Jonah Hull, Al Jazeera, London.